Hey y'all, what's going on? I know. Happy New Year. I have not been on here by myself since the new year started. So of course I got to give my New Year's greetings to you all. This is late. I know this is late. I do apologize, but y'all know what be going on in life. Life be life, right? So please, just don't be too mean on me. Don't be too harsh on me. Anyway, please make sure you like the video on your way in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that we keep the conversation going in the comments below. And as always, please check the description box. Where's my banner? Sorry, y'all. See, I'm rusty. I am so rusty right now because it's just been so long, I feel. It's crazy. And also share me with your folks. So y'all, what did you guys think of this episode? This is episode 8. We had a long pause. The girls had us on a long pregnant pause with the holidays and all that, but we are back. And I must say myself, I was kind of disappointed. On Sunday because I expected more, being as though we were off for like 2+ weeks or whatever. So I was kind of disappointed for much of this episode. So I won't keep us long, y'all. I really won't. I don't have a lot of notes. For real, I don't. So anyway, let's just get into it. Painting Austin red. So they're still in Austin. And we first get Giselle and Ashley. As we know, Karen is the triple 20. Okay, she's the triple 20. So they're having a paint party for her, which snooze fest in my opinion, but go ahead, be great. Why don't you? So they're going to have the ladies draw something that makes them either think of Karen or Karen herself. So I'm like, didn't we already do paintings or drawings or something like 2 episodes ago? Like, can we think of some new stuff? Like, this trip is just so boring to me. I would be so bored if I was on this trip. But whatever. And then of course they make a bet too about one of them. Either one of them has to give Karen a lap dance or a kiss. And I think it was Ashley that won the kiss, and Giselle has to get the lap dance. I'm like, I don't even care. Anyway, moving on. So meanwhile, the rest of the ladies, they're out by the pool and at the bar. So it's Wendy, Candace, and Karen. Of course, they're over here. They're ordering drinks. We find out that Karen no longer sucks peen. Why we needed to know that, I don't know. Didn't really care about that. And Ashley, she also at this time shares that her mom, she hasn't been to her mom's house in over like the past 2 years. And that is because the no-ish MFer that her mom is with, that had her, living up under the bridge or whatever. Yeah, she's still with him, and Ashley don't want no parts of that, so she ain't been over there. Whatever. That's just a decision that her mom made, and she's the one that has to live with it. So I don't really care. That's her life, not mine. I couldn't be with somebody that hasn't contributed since my daughter, who's what was Ashley, like 30, 36, something like that, probably. I couldn't be with nobody that hasn't contributed to my daughters or to the household in almost 20 years. Like, negative. Absolutely not. But again, that's her life, not mine. And Ashley also takes this time to reveal the reason behind why she grew up to pursue a man such as Michael Schmiegel Derby, you know, which of course, y'all, if you watch the episode, we already knew this, but a lot of her decision making was influenced by seeing this no good relationship, you know, in front of her. So again, it was, I don't know, y'all. I just couldn't be me. Yeah. So I guess given that example or whatever, it is no surprise again that Ashley grew up to seek out someone such as, yeah, y'all know. Anyway, they compare hairiness, don't care. Yeah, don't care. Like I said, the ladies are by the pool. Wendy, Aneka, and Mia, not Wendy, Robin, Aneka, and Mia are actually beside the pool. And they're being haters, you know, as per usual. And y'all, I kid you not, before we know it, we are back yet again talking about the whole Wendy and the effing shrines, the whole storyline thing. I'm so sick of talking about this at this point. I am so sick of this. I don't care about that. I don't care about LeBay. I don't care about I don't care about nothing about that anymore. I don't, because that represents the parts about this show that I don't like. So I don't care. Don't want to hear about it. But of course, they have to continue to talk about it and bring it up. And it was actually Mia this time that brought it up. Of course, she's going to carry the conversation that she had with Wendy and the other ladies the day prior. Of course, she's going to carry what Wendy said back on over to freaking Aneka, who gobbled the shit up like turkey on Thanksgiving, bitch. Like, excuse my language, but that's literally what happened. And Aneka, you know, she's also playing dumb, trying to threaten to reveal, and I'm doing the air quotes right now, y'all, more on Wendy. And we know why she's bringing this up, y'all. If y'all don't know by now, that you must be watching a different show than I am. But I am well aware that Aneka don't got nothing else going on. She came on the show to talk about Wendy and have her be her storyline. So any time she gets a chance to throw a jab in or compare things to what's going on between her and Wendy right now, she's going to do it, because that's the only reason why she's on the show. Because take her out of the equation, y'all, and like she hasn't added anything to the show. She has not. If you guys think otherwise, please let me know in the comments. There's always room for multiple opinions. This one up here, though, is just mine. So that's why I say what I say. And if you can't tell by now, I just don't really care too much about Aneka at this point in time. I don't. Sorry, not sorry. So Robin also pissed me off during this scene. And I say that because I can recall her saying something along the lines of, when the people are going through things, they always make it about themselves, and Wendy's not going through things, but Robin is. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? You are someone who has tag teamed up against multiple people on this cast, I should say, on numerous occasions over the past 8 seasons, when some people were at their low points, or when they were already getting publicly shamed or embarrassed in the media or whatever. Like, how many times have you doubled down with Giselle or by yourself or whatever? How many times, Robin? So how can you go ahead and try to say that somebody else tries to make it all about them, when that's what you're doing this entire time, by neglecting the fact that you did something to undermine the doing the air quotes again, y'all, friendship that you guys had, that you and Candace both had. And I'm doing the air quotes on that one, y'all, because I also have to, during this episode, I got to direct it on over to Candace as well when I say that I'm still on a dire hunt to find the sisterly bond that those two ladies had. Those two ladies being Candace and Robin. Still trying to figure out where exactly this deeply connected sisterly bond was, because I just didn't know it ran that deep between them. Y'all, did I miss something? I really, that's a rhetorical question, because I know damn well I didn't miss anything. Y'all were never really like that, Candace. Maybe in your mind, but Robin, at the end of the day, Robin is someone who is not going to undermine by any means Giselle. She's always going to side with Giselle, and that is why the show is in the state that it's in, if you ask me, because Giselle has proven and continues to prove that she isn't letting up on talking to Wendy or Candace. She lets it be very known that they are not even, they're completely invisible to her right now. Completely is icing them out, which is crazy, because at this point in time, Candace and Wendy are still two people that will actually have a conversation with Giselle. But as you can see, Giselle, she's completely over them. And by proxy, she influences Robin to also keep them on the outs as well. And as I already previously stated, Aneka is somebody that's going to go with the get along and continue to just go after Wendy as much as she can, because that's the only reason, again, why she came on this show. So yeah, she just has this Wendy obsession right now, and she's just going to continue to go for her. So we can just put her over there too. Mia, even though she tries to kind of think that she's in the middle, she's not. We know where her allegiance lies. Y'all have seen the pictures. Y'all know Mia is going to go over there with the Green-Eyed Bandits as well. And Ashley in all her messiness has always been on there too. And Charisse, when she's around, she's over there too. Karen is in the middle, as she loves to be. And she does things to showcase that all the time, if you ask me. She on the regular, she's kind of always being seen with, when it's everybody on deck, she's usually over there with Candace and Wendy, but she knows that a major part of this show is the whole her and Giselle frenemies thing. So right now they're on. She knows that she kind of has to play this game, so to speak, I guess, with Giselle. So she's not going to undermine her and that side over there either. So that literally leaves Candace and Wendy trying to just figure it out. And it's clear that as long as Giselle is a constant figure on this cast, it's gonna be this way, and it makes it really not that enjoyable for me and for a lot of people from what I'm seeing watching it. That's why so many people have stopped wanting to review it or watch it, because it makes it not enjoyable. You guys are clearly not friends. You guys clearly don't have any goal in mind to become friends again. So what are we really doing here? I say scrap them all. Ooh, see. Okay, see, this is why I shouldn't come up here. I shouldn't come up here after I had a little wine or whatever. Anyway, because it's just, I'm just giving y'all all the raw and real deal right now. And you know what? I'm unapologetic about it, because at the same time, like I just said, the show is not enjoyable for a large percentage of viewers right now. It's really not. But I digress. I also have to go on over here and give Wendy a little bit of my 2 cents as well, because y'all, I was really confused. The comparison, or the symmetry Wendy was trying to create between her mother, her getting a text upon them landing in Austin. She gets a text from maybe her sister, whoever, I don't know, about her mom being rushed off to the ER, and she's been there ever since, and she has to have a surgery. And so with all that being said, which surgery, I don't know all the details. Of course, I never wish ill on anyone's mom, anything like that. I'm assuming that everything was successful with it, because I haven't heard anything otherwise. But she did then go on to say that it was like a 10-minute procedure. So at this point in time, we don't know the extent of what she was getting done or what happened. So when Wendy threw that out there and then tried to then go on to say that that's maybe why she was so triggered or so sensitive to Aneka bringing everything up and having so much to say on her mom and stuff like that, it just, I mean, two things can be true at once. I'm not denying that this did occur with her mom, this medical emergency. I'm not denying that happened. But at the same time, I'm also going to say that what you and Aneka have going on right now is something separate from that. Like, I don't think that one really influences the other. I don't, that's just my own honest truth, y'all. I'm just calling it how exactly I felt, and I just didn't see the correlation. But if you guys can show me the correlation in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Moving on. So, I want to say that was it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Then we going on over here to this whole like little paint party or whatever for Karen. It was who cares? We were in, whose room was that again? Ashley's room. We were in there. We're painting again. They all painted pictures of Karen, and I honestly, even though I'm the last person wanting to defend Aneka, I really didn't see anything wrong with her painting. Looked normal to me. Everyone was sure to detail the mole with the multiple hairs poking out. And the only one at the end of the day that proved to be the whack bee that they are is Robin, who didn't draw Karen by any means. She instead opted for a blue check, the blue check mark, you know, whatever, for Twitter. And it was just corny to me. And I'm not just saying that because I go up for the Grand Dame or anything. I mean, I do, but it was just like, we all know since day one, Robin always likes to pick on Karen. And again, this isn't about me standing the Grand Dame right now or anything like that. It's just about how Robin it's just always so corny to me. How she always tries to go out of her way to like shade Karen or whatever. Like, it's just tired and old. Like, who cares? Just like, who cares about anything that comes out your mouth any other time? Anyway, at this point in time, I went outside to grab my Uber Eats. I can't even lie to you guys because I was just like so bored with the episode by this point. They give her an apple pie, and we're done with that. Ooh, great, thank God. Next thing we get, the ladies are on their way out for the evening. They go to eat at a really nice restaurant. It looked really nice. And Wendy, of course, has on her and royal blue infamous Mugler jumpsuit that, if you guys don't know, that this is, I say infamous because everybody and their cast member has worn a variation of this bodysuit or this Mugler, sometimes it comes in dress form, a top form, a bodysuit form, whatever. And Wendy had on the royal blue bodysuit version. So yeah. But they all kind of look like they was going different places. If you ask me, some came better than others, but they all sit down, of course, they're ordering, and all I was thinking was get in my belly. There Ashley says that they're all going out in support of, the drag queens, and Mia brings up doing a split. I will believe it when I see it. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that at that. And I was snoring, y'all. I can't lie, I was snoring by this point. But I'm pushing through. I am pushing through for y'all. So I was there eating Uber Eats, trying to watch, and Ashley, being the messy ma'am that she is, she took this moment to go for Candace, as she loves to do. And she does so by randomly mentioning how Candace was very emotional in the car the day prior. Remember that? And she was super emotional over Robin. However, she doesn't understand how that what made her bash Robin then online. Like, there's a disconnect between her reaction and those tears and everything and her actions online. And I was like, Ashley, why do you care, other than the fact that you can't help but to try to stir something up between you and Candace every chance you get? I don't know why, but it wouldn't be a season of The Real Housewives of Potomac if Ashley wasn't starting something up with Candace, y'all. And I keep seeing people that just don't see this, and I don't see how. Side note, I never really paid attention, but lately I've been reading the comments a lot more than I usually would underneath posts and stuff and the blogs and stuff like that. I always knew that there was a percentage of viewers that didn't care too much for Candace, but I don't know. I guess I just never really honed in on the fact that there is a lot of viewers that cannot stand Candace. And I'm like, I understand. Nobody on any of these franchises, nobody on any Salt Lake City, Dubai, Atlanta, New Jersey, Potomac, Beverly Hills, Orange County, it don't matter. None of the ladies are above reproach, meaning that nobody's perfect. Everybody does their part and gets a little messy because, again, at the end of the day, this is Housewives. It's the Real Housewives. So that's going to be incorporated to some degree in anything. That's why we watch, y'all. So you can't sit here and try to tell me that nobody else has ever said anything else online, or that the media doesn't play a large part of these ladies' lives. Like, you can't sit here and say that. That's why I was right with Karen when she said, okay, I'm getting coffee now. So for Ashley to go out of her way to call Candace out for this, it's just like, because you've never said anything in an interview. You've never responded. A lot of the ladies live tweet as the episodes are airing online and stuff. So I just don't understand it, y'all. I really don't. So Candace, of course, she immediately shuts Ashley down. She disengages, but in true Ashley fashion, she keeps coming and coming for Candace. And Ashley also calls out Candace for, like I said before, saying the ish on the internet versus the group. And going back to what I just said 2 seconds ago, you're not going to sit here and tell me that Candace did some great, big, horrible thing in doing what she did, how she did it, and what she said in that interview or whatever. You're not going to sit here and tell me that was just so far beyond the levels of which anybody has operated on, the low levels that anybody has operated on this cast or any of the other Housewives or anything. Like you're not going to sit here and tell me, and it's not because I just love Candace so much, or she's my favorite on the show or anything like that, or no, this is not any of that, y'all. This is just calling a spade in my eyes. And you're not going to sit here and tell me that she did anything that was just so low down beyond anything that Giselle. That's all I have to give you. I don't even need to say any other examples, y'all. You're not going to sit here and tell me that Candace did anything more than what Giselle does and has been doing since she got on the show, since the show aired, season 1. It's crazy. Then they dismiss each other, and Wendy, I want you to stay out of it too. But she says to Robin, like, hey, do you have any questions? With that being said, do you have any questions for Candace? And Robin says no, because they're not trying to they're trying to ice them out. And by engaging and saying something, that's just going to give Candace more camera time. And that's just not what she wants to do right now, because she, again, I don't feel like she was ever a real friend to Candace. That's just my thoughts. But she doesn't have anything to say, but in the end, she does wind up saying that what Candace did was unforgivable, which again goes back to what I continue to say. I don't feel like Candace has done anything more than someone such as Giselle has done in the past. And whatever, Candace ain't here for it. And my whole thing is, Candace, you took way too long to take the gloves off and meet them with the same energy that they being the Giselles and the Robins of the world. It took you way too long to stop being Mr. Nice Guy. And I feel justified in saying that because Candace did come out and live tweeted during the show about how she wishes that she hadn't done that. She wishes that she had taken the gloves off sooner, if I remember correctly. So I'm eager to see how this reunion is going to go. With that being said, so Robin, she winds up getting up and walking away in the corner by herself, and I really don't care. We could have just stopped the episode right here if you asked me. And Mia really needs to be quiet as well. She said something stupid during this moment, if I'm not mistaken. Just leave yourself out of it. Her and Aneka, like, y'all just need to leave yourselves out of this situation. But no, you guys need to show your allegiance to the Green-Eyed Bandits. So of course you're gonna get involved in stuff how you see fit. And Candace, I hope you caught that little dig that Aneka was trying to throw out there too, when she basically said that you don't take ownership for any of your part in this between you and Robin. I hope you caught that. Yeah. I hope you did. Oh, and by the way, y'all, Juan's FaceTime or his camera or whatever was broke when he FaceTimed Robin. Oh my God, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. The embarrassment in her life, y'all, just writes itself. Ugh. Terrible, 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 terrible. But let me hurry up and wrap this up. I've actually been on here for 30 minutes. I'm surprised. I'm Wendy. I just wanted more scallops. That would have been me. I would have been like, keep the scallops coming. Keep you got some shrimp cocktail, some calamari. Bring it all. Bring it all to me. That would have been me in this moment, because I don't care what Robin's saying. I don't care about this situation. Again, y'all is not really friends on this show, so goddamn it, I'm gonna eat at the end of the day. That's exactly what I would have said in this situation. And how did y'all feel when Juan said, just be the biggest person for once? How did you guys feel when he said that to Robin? I caught that. And I was like, this man does not like you. Like, it is just so clear in the way that he speaks to you. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. And if you're talking about you can't be phony, last time I checked, weren't you being phony just 2 episodes ago when Candace had on your slides up in your room or whatever? When you let them come up in there, even though you don't see it for them? Like, come on. We're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore. Y'all need to clean it up. And yes, Candace, the line is always moving. Mia and Giselle and Ashley, they all go over to try to console Robin or whatever. Who cares? And like I always say, when Giselle speaks on other people taking accountability for things, I feel like she's the number one person that should never talk about anybody else taking accountability for anything, because historically Giselle has never taken accountability for anything that she's done on this show, and she's allowed to do so season after season with no consequence. Candace, don't give them one more tear, girl. Like, really, really stick to what you said in that tweet, please, for the viewers' sake. Then Giselle gives Karen an atrocious lap dance, and Ashley kisses her on the cheek. And finally, we get the last scene, which they were at the drag show. It was cool. And Nneka was way too happy to be in the car with Giselle and them, if you ask me. Gross. The people love Karen. I do not blame them. The Grand Dame is my favorite on this show. I can't lie. Y'all have heard me say that before. That should come as no surprise. And then, before we knew it, the show started real cute, and it ran until Ashley, Mia, Karen, and Wendy, and Nneka. I was. Can we just talk about how I was so upset that Nneka went up there? I really wanted like Candace to go up there. I really just didn't want the least amount of scenes Nneka is in for me right now, the better. But I digress. She was up there, and they all like they all battle each other or whatever. Mia can't dance for it. Anyway, Mia cannot dance, y'all. And like the hater that Nneka was, she's gonna dumb down Wendy. I'm just like, look at you, like, look at you. How you're acting, how you're presenting yourself on the show. Look at you, please. Foundation doesn't even a match. Like, go home, Roger. That's all I think when I see her. Go home, Roger. Go home, Manaka. Gosh. And I heard that, I didn't see it, but I seen the clip that Mia gave Wendy the thumbs up when Aneka was trying to make Mia give her the thumbs down. Y'all, I really want to get Peacock because I heard that they have like the extended little bit of scenes and some, they air the beats and stuff. I really want to get them, but I don't need any more subscriptions. Oh, adulting sucks. I don't feel like, no shade to Ashley, although she is messy, I do not feel like there's anything wrong with her body. I think her body looks very good, in my opinion. And I only say that, y'all, because I saw a lot of people on Facebook saying negative things about Ashley, how she's looking and stuff. I understand if you don't like the outfit, because I wasn't my type of outfit or anything, but I don't feel like there's any need for anybody to comment on like her body or anything like that. I think she looks fine and she's comfortable in her skin, so go off, sis. But I just want to throw that out there, not for you guys, but like I said, I just seen so many people on Facebook talking about it, and I really didn't like it. And in the end, Karen, of course, she won. And I got sat down first, y'all, and I fucking hollered. Can't lie. I laughed. I cackled. But again, that was pretty much it for this episode, y'all. I actually feel like I gave you guys more of a better experience than that show gave me. So please let me know what you guys think of this episode and my video, my commentary. Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed already, to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all my socials that are scrolling right here at the bottom of the screen, y'all. Turn on your notification bell so you know every time I upload. And am I forgetting anything? I don't believe I am, y'all. I don't believe I am. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.